Hey, what is up, guys? This is Bo, or Carl Hungus 712, and today I'm bringing you my fourth V2 rocket on Call of Duty World War II. And I figured in this video I'd give you guys a few tips, tricks, and some pointers on how to get a V2. Let's say you guys have gotten close or you haven't quite gotten there yet. I've got some pretty good tips for you guys that'll help, some class setups. If you guys have already gotten V2s and maybe you're trying, if you want to try a different class or a different way of doing it, this might be for you as well. So I hope you guys enjoy this. Obviously here I'm playing Domination on Point Du Hoc, which I'm quite surprised that I got a V2 on this map, because this map can kind of be chaotic with all the little tight turns and everything. I'm playing with Junior here, so it's nice to have a party of two, at least one other person you can talk to. Really want some easy V2s, do a party of 6, so you guys are always communicating, but unfortunately we don't always have that. So, you know, I'm here with Junior. I'm rocking the PPSH submachine gun. I'm using the resistance class, which I'm going to tell you guys right now, if you don't use resistance, start using resistance today. This is a nice little cheeky pre-nade spot. Somebody always runs through there. So if you guys are playing team deathmatch, domination, anything, always pre-nade that area there when you start off on the A side. You're always going to catch somebody running through there. But anyways, with resistance, the reason I tell you guys use resistance if you haven't yet is, as you can see on my mini-map there, it's basically like I have a miniature UAV up constantly. There's no need to run UAV when you have resistance. You always know where people are. Nobody can sneak up on you. The one nice thing with the resistance class is that even when somebody's running mountain or flanker or you know, any of the ghost type of perks on here, you still show up on the person's mini-map. So use resistance. This is one of the best perks you can run. Do I think it's an overpowered perk? On a side note, no, I don't, because nades, stuns, anything like that, and basically if I have my little jammer on there, whenever I can see people close to me, it also notifies them, obviously on their mini-map, that I'm jamming it, so they know where I'm at. So it's really not overpowered. It's pretty balanced, but like I said, it's great on your side. That's also another little cheeky head glitch if you guys have never seen that before. Typically, when you spawn on this side, where I'm at over here kind of towards C, usually you always catch somebody running through that to B, so that's just another little tip and trick. I'm running quick draw, normal grip, and I believe advanced rifling, I think, is what I have on this class. You can kind of run any different setup. The PPSH is a very rough and tumble gun. You can pretty much run the PPSH without any attachments, and it's still going to be a solid weapon. It's accurate. It fires fast. It's the submachine gun of choice. It really is. So basically, any attachments on the PPSH works. Like I said, I've always liked having grip on my guns. It's kind of a mental thing. I guess in Black Ops 2 you really didn't have to run grip, but because it didn't really work, of course, if you guys played Black Ops 2. But on here, like I said, I like running grip. Just makes the gun a little bit more accurate. Quick draw is nice. You know, you can snap aim onto people a little quicker. And like I said, your third one, that's up to you. So a lot of people like running extended mag. I love extended mag too, because it almost turns your PPSH into an LMG, which is kind of nice. Steady aim's great. Rapid fire is great too. You're going to see a lot of sweats running rapid fire on the PPSH, but those are some good attachments to run on it. My extra perk that I'm running is basically Hunker with resistance, since I don't have armored on. Now, of course, I am very vulnerable to flashbangs, stun grenades, anything like that, so I am vulnerable to that. But, you know, if you're playing domination or some kind of, you know, objective-based game, you're going to need one of those two perks, either Hunker or Instincts, because you're going to be getting hit with stuns and nades constantly. So, like I said, I got Hunker on, so I'm protected there. And basically, what you see here is we actually have them triple capped for quite a while here. Usually when I play domination, you don't want to triple cap teams. Typically you want to take 2 flags and keep the enemy team at the 1 and not push in too much, because basically that's the only place they're going to spawn at. If you don't push in too much, you can control spawns. You knew where people are going to be, so that's why you kind of see me rotating around on the sides here. Now, this is one disadvantage of not going on a long kill streak, is you run out of ammo. Fortunately for me, the round ended there. The LMGs are really good in this game. You can definitely get some V2s with that. Actually, a V2 I just uploaded the other night. I picked up an LMG in that upload. But when you're running a speed class like I am here with a PPSH, it's kind of hard to adjust a little bit mid-game, especially on a little, kind of a smaller map like this where you have a lot of tight corners. But as you see here, we start off taking C. Usually what I do here in domination, you know, like I showed you earlier, that cheeky little head glitch you're going to see me go up to right here after I need B to try to get these guys off. And as you can see here, somebody runs through, just like I said. Also, when you're going for a V2, one thing that people don't do enough, and I understand with public match players, you know, because I played competitively for a while, so you kind of have to do this. But always look at your mini map, and I know a lot of times people, you know, you'll hear people say, well, the other team's running Ghost or they're running suppressors. You know, there's no point in looking at your mini map. Yes, there is, because where your teammates are spawning that tells you where the enemy's at constantly. So that's one big tip I'm going to tell you guys right now. Always be paying attention to your mini map, because sometimes you'll see me turn and look a certain way, and you'll say, well, how do you know that guy's there? Well, I know that guy's there because where our teammates are spawning right now. That's why I'm looking the direction I am. Where my teammates are, that's where the enemy's going to be coming, is straight through there, right where I'm aiming. And as you see me start to move here, our teammates start to push up, so then they're eventually going to start spawning out on the corners of the map, as you saw right there. So that's another tip and trick for you guys when you guys are going for your V2s, when you guys are going for your long kill streaks. Always pay attention to your minimap, because like I said again, that is going to tell you where the enemy is. Even if they're running Ghost, even if they're using suppressors, you know, where your team is spawning is that will show you or dictate to you where the enemy is going to be. So that's always another big tip when you're going on your big kill streaks. Always make sure to look at your minimap. One thing I've seen a lot of guys say that go for nukes and different things like that is, you know, don't run any lethal kill streaks. I'm actually completely against, or I differ on that opinion. You can run whatever kill streaks you want. It is nice having a UAV up, but like I said, I've noticed in this game a lot of people run mountain in every game mode. So like I said, I wouldn't waste the slot on the UAV. I can't tell you how many times I've gone for V2s on here and called in a kill streak, like a bombing run, or not necessarily a bombing run, but a glide bomb or a fighter pilot. And I can see where I'm positioned at on the map. I've got 4 enemies pushing me. There's the V2 there. You guys get to see me call in. But you know, I'll see a few guys pushing my spot on the map, and I'm like, oh shit, you know, there's 4 guys pushing me. I'm not going to be able to beat them all. So my kill streak ends up taking out 2 or 3 of them. So like I said, don't worry about, you know, yes, it is going to be a little quicker to get it, probably, if you guys aren't running lethals, but definitely run whatever kill streaks you're most comfortable with. Another one I recommend when you're going for your V2 that is very helpful is flat guns. Flat guns, I can't tell you how many times it saved me. If you guys play shipment, always run flat guns on your kill streaks or your score streaks, because I can't tell you how many times I've had 22 kills, 25 kills with, you know, a few score streak kills, and have lost my V2 because somebody calls in paratroopers, somebody calls in a bombing run, somebody calls in some streak that if I would have been running flat guns, they wouldn't have done it. I would have gotten the V2 quite easily. And like I said, that again, that's another tip. When you're running score streaks, you don't worry about running lethals. Like I said, you will theoretically get the streak a little quicker, your V2 a little quicker, but I still run lethals. Like I said, it helps take pressure off of you to win your gunfights if you do have some streaks, just to kind of thin the herd a little bit when they're all running at you. Because like I said, I can't tell you again how many times I've had it where if I would have just had a UAV up and I come around that corner and there's 4 guys standing there waiting for me, I'm not beating all 4 of those. I'm not, you know, unless those guys are really bad or have no thumbs, you know, I'm not winning that gunfight. So, like I said, those are just a few tips and tricks. I hope you guys enjoyed the video gameplay in the background. Let me know if you guys like more of these, because I really enjoy doing tips and tricks videos for you. But like I said, again, let me know in the comment section. But I hope you guys enjoyed this.